through this.
It'll be like the Doomsday Luxury Bunker.
I mean, maybe that's what he's going with a big enough crowd there in Denver. I mean, I would say it's way too close to Denver. I mean, just between you and I, if he's looking for the Doomsday side of this thing with 4C, I mean, hell, it's not 25 miles out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how. I mean, what's Denver? 4 million people?
Well, you figure I don't know how many levels they put into the Oklahoma site, but there's probably at least 14.
Well, it's 15. Kansas. He's on the second one. I do know that. Yes. I do know that. He's on the second one.
So it's like you don't have the depth of Atlas F with Titan, but you have 2 extra silos on top of that. You know, you got 3 missile silos. You could put levels in all that.
Maybe that's what he's looking at. I don't. But you know, if that's the case, why doesn't he go ahead and open the doors? You know.
I don't know.
I don't. But anyway, hell, what the hell do I know?
With this,
it was just too pretty.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Listen on your write-up for Chico, and you got Titan 2 instead of Titan 1.
Oh shit! On the new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can change that. You don't have to. That's something I think it's changeable. You don't have to repost it.
Yeah, I think I copy and pasted some of another title, you know, to keep the seasons and shit straight. Somebody else will call me out.
I'm just telling you what they're gonna do.
They'll call me out for it. But about that Warden, you said, because we talk about Rural City Warden on this new video that I put up, but you said those pictures are what, 20, 30 years old?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I mean, what about water intrusion or?
Well, I mean, they still have the control center all bricked off because that's where they were storing They were storing liquid fertilizer down there.
Yeah.
My aunt sent me the article, and there was an explosion. Okay. I don't know how bad. Nobody knows. I had one guy rappel down the air intake shaft, Bryce, and they had removed the blast valves and bricked over the openings.
Damn.
You know, that took some time.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I kind of laughed when I saw the photograph the guy sent me, but okay. I mean, obviously, with the doors being open, you could see there's nothing in the launchers. All of that's removed.
Damn.
And there's water. There's water almost up to the tunnel.
Damn.
Okay. I don't know what somebody had said they looked, because I made the comment, why don't you go in that way and swing over? And I guess somebody tried, because he wrote me back and he said, yeah. But he said back behind there, they even bricked up the openings.
Damn.
So, I don't know what good it'd be. I mean, God, that's going to have to be dangerous. Even if you were to open it up, I mean, you'd want to run quite a bit of air through that. I mean,
yeah.
On the liquid fertilizer, my God, you'd get in there and die pretty quick.
I just wonder, if that if the LCC's been blocked off for how long, I wonder what condition it's in.
I don't know. I mean, if they were using anything like, what was there at Sturgis, I forget it. It's hydrogen sulfide. I mean, it basically causes rust. I mean, it brings it about that much faster, even if it's in water.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, at one point, I was telling Ira, I said, I remember years ago, the guy I thought was the same guy that owned Batum also owned Warden, and he lived up there in Port Orchard. Mm-hmm. Ira lives near there, even though the site's east of the mountains.
Uh-huh.
I made the comment to him. I said, well, I mean, word had it. I mean, I never talked to the guy. One of the photographs I've got, it had Titan storage, and I think if I'm not mistaken, it had an address, but I mean, Christ, that's 40 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So,
the thumbnail that I used, I think that's dated 2020, but granted, it's just top side of the silo doors, but there's really
no. But I like it. I mean, that's a nice looking photograph. I mean, it is.
The fact that there's zero, even on Siloworld, there's zero pictures. I mean, how many pictures do you think he sent you as far as the interior?
Oh, I'm going to say maybe 6 or 8. There was another film crew out there that he was with. They had a backup generator. I mean, what you want to do is, he was going to send me some more.
Yeah.
And we talk every week, and I'll make sure that you get some of those out there.
Man, I would love to
talk with him, and then, because I mean, Ira's a great guy to talk to. I really enjoyed talking to him, and because he'll tell you all of the ins and outs from the early days.
Yeah.
Now, granted, see, I'm 5 years older than he is. He wasn't born till 65. So his dad and uncle bought it in 68, won it at auction.
Damn.
And he was telling me they pulled all of the diamond plate up and salvaged all the diamond plate, salvage priced, paid for what they bought the site for.
That's crazy.
And I was laughing, going, "I'll be damned."
That's why
they got more money. They got more money for diamond plate.
That's crazy.
Than they did all.
I mean, that's why none of the Titan ones have any flooring in them.
Oh, yeah, sure. Now it made sense. I told him that as soon as he told me that. I said, well, hell, now that really makes sense.
Yeah.
And then he said that's why they took the mezzanine level. And I was just like going, okay. Because, see, all the other squadrons, if I'm not mistaken, the mezzanine level on the Lowry sites are concrete.
Really?
All the other squadrons were metal.
Damn.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, so it's going to be kind of interesting. I'd like to see a little more with what his plans were. I mean, like for the control dome, what's Powerhouse? What's he planning on doing? And then what's he going to do with the launchers? I mean, look, the LOX tanks are gone. That's what Ira thinks is a lot of the water infiltration in Royal City is because they removed the LOX tanks.
Yeah.
We were talking about Nick couldn't get the plugs open on the top of the equipment terminals. And I said, well, one of the problems is he keeps breaking his rigging. I mean, his girlfriend's there with that big ass, front end loader that's got forks on it now.
Yeah.
And they keep snapping the rigging. Well, the rigging's not strong enough.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I don't understand.
Now, how about Warden? The power dome, does that have a cutaway?
No. Oh, no, none of the other ones. The only one that has that is Batum.
I got you.
The Air Force only did that at one site.
Damn.
And that was just to quickly find out. But, I mean, everything else is in really good shape. So it's like the other side of that. Those launchers are all dry.
Yeah.
And they got all of their cribs. So, I mean, I wondered what the hell Pete was doing. I got a kick the way he told it, I mean, I haven't talked to Pete in years. We used to always talk. But, See, the guy that used to own it, he worked for Jason that bought it.
Nice.
So, but what gets me is Pete was to have a complete set of blueprints, blue line. Now, I don't know if he still got them or if Jason got those back. They got those from Parson in L.A.
Damn.
That was the architect.
That's great.
They still had them, but it cost him like $5,000. And he was I remember he was complaining to me because I kept going. I said, I'd like to get a copy of them. But it never materialized. Because you see, Barry's got a copy verbatim, but I think he's just missing like 300.
Damn.
There's like 900 to a set.
That's crazy.
So I mean, I don't know.